welcome to your own This is Samarpan. This is our eighth session. I want to briefly touch on what is Samarpan meditation. What is the foundation of this beautiful session we are sitting in? Samarpan meditation is an ancient yet simple meditation technique developed by the Himalayan sages for the benefit of the common man living in society. This powerful technique was brought into society in the year 1994 by Sri Shivkapanan Swamiji, a divine Himalayan master who continues to teach this powerful technique all over the world from more than 25 years. Samarpan meditation is a universal meditation technique to connect with the universal consciousness. It is beyond the realm of religion and it is practiced all over the world. Samarpan means letting go of negativity, of the ego, and of thoughts of the past and the future, so that one can live life in a balanced state and achieve all round growth besides spiritual growth. You will also hear from us the word saying Jai Baba Swami. This is a collection of words which reminds us all that we all are connected by one unseen thread and that we bow down to it. The name of this monthly session is This is Samarpan, where we meet Samarpan pioneers to get to know more about their journey and evolution of Samarpan meditation. It is an interview session of the souls by the soul to connect with Super Soul through the collectivity of souls. Really looking forward to exploring the history of Samarpan along with you. So I'm super excited to introduce the guest of honor we have today, Hitendra ji Rana and Kalpana ji Rana. Jai Baba Swami.
Jai Baba Swami.
So I will not spill the beans by sharing any stories from the countless memories Rana family has. Here is the brief introduction of the couple. So Kalpana ji is a pure soul, a simple Indian girl who followed and respected the values of the family she lived in, whether with her parents and siblings or with her in-laws and husband or children. She enjoys culinary art and trying different cuisines. She loves to serve without expectations and found a husband who enjoys doing the same. Her life changed after she met Swamiji, and today, Samarpan meditation is the only faith she follows from the bottom of her heart. She is an area coordinator for North Carolina State in USA. She feels blessed to have a family which is in Samarpan and very, very loveful, soulful family. So again, Jai Baba Swami, Kalpana ji.
Jai Baba Swami. Thank you for beautiful introduction.
We are so happy to have you. So Hitendra ji, I think everybody knows him, but it would be nice to introduce him for the new people. So Hitendra ji is originally from Navsari, Gujarat in India. Later he moved to Montreal, Canada. After his marriage to Kalpana ji, they now live in North Carolina, USA. He has been part of Samarpan family since 2001. Hitendra ji is the national coordinator of Samarpan. He has a key role in bringing Samarpan to the USA and Canada region. He was appointed managing trustee from January 2017 by Swamiji. He enjoys connecting with people and spreading awareness about meditation, Samarpan meditation, and touching lives around him in ways which will take us hours to share. Just to give you a glimpse as to what to come in this interview. Rana family has been connected to Samarpan since 2001. Yes, a very, very long journey. In all of their ups and downs, they never lost their faith, and because of which they are who they are today. It is a beautiful story of how Guru energies touched their life and how Rana family touched many, many lives in Americas. Hitendra ji and Kalpana ji have been blessed with countless opportunities of Guru Karya across Americas. And with pure intentions, they both have fulfilled it so beautifully and successfully that they have become a very, very important integral part of Samarpan America's family. Really excited and looking forward to listening to their mesmerizing and transformational story along with you all. Let's explore how Samarpan meditation transformed Hitendra ji and Kalpana ji's life and how they became instrumental in changing others. And most importantly, how this ocean of grace started from India and reached Canada. So, Sonal ji and Zureka ji, over to you.
Jai Baba Swami. I
Jai
guess
Baba Swami. Thank you very much, Shefali ji, for a beautiful introduction. I think you set the stage very high.
very beautiful introduction, and I was in awe myself, though I know Samarpan meditation and all the events and everybody. Yes, Hitendra ji and Kalpana ji and Rana family has changed our lives over as when we have gotten to know them. It's been a totally transformational life for all of us. So it's been an honor for me and all our team to represent them in this session and be with us and let us take you to this ride of roller coaster experiences and all the struggles and the victories over ourselves. So, thank you once again for joining us for today's session. So, I will start with a little story. We have heard a story from Swamiji about going to Canada for the first time and staying with a family where husband was Hindu and wife was Christian. And Christian wife resisted hosting Swamiji for the first visit. But then something changed in her, and she accepted Swamiji as a guru and even sponsored Swamiji for next visit. So, Zurika ji, would you like to tell us or ask something about it?
When I heard about it, I wanted to ask this question to our esteemed guest, Kalpana ji. Can you please tell us about the Christian lady who was not ready to host Swamiji in her house during his first visit to Canada? And another related question is, since you are currently in Raleigh, North Carolina, but you met Swamiji in Canada, so what is the connection? Please tell us more about it.
Jai Baba Swami, everyone. It was a very beautiful introduction by Sefali, and it makes me cry this already. So it was very emotional. Yes, Swamiji was talking about us, me and Hitendra in this story. And we moved to Raleigh, North Carolina, USA in 2009. Before that, we were living in Montreal, Canada, where Swamiji stayed at our house. And when in 2000, first time he came in 2001. So before marriage, my family was practicing Christianity as a Jehovah's Witness. And originally we were all Hindu by birth from Navsari, India. But after moving to Canada, we adopted this path. And when I was young, and we both supported each other, me and Hitendra. And Hitendra also studied the Bible and attend weekly meeting at the congregation of Jehovah's Witness. And I also continue practicing Hinduism at home. And we had a big argument one day before Swamiji came to Canada. And because of the Hitendra did not inform me anything about Swamiji. And when he sponsors Swamiji, as a woman, I have to host strange guru or Swamiji or saint person without knowing him anything about him. So I was very upset and I gave him an ultimate. So you will have to select one, either Swamiji, strange guru, or your wife. And guess what happened? And the answer to make me more upset, Swamiji did came on August 22, and it was Ganesh Chaturthi, and my younger son Raj's birthday. He stayed exactly 1 month with with us, and he conducted 2 8-day sibir on Hindu temple at Didio and another at Sri Ramji Mandir temple in Montreal. And Jayabin Peshawariya from UK also came with the Swamiji in this trip. So that was our story that Swamiji was telling.
Thank you, Kalpana ji. That's such a beautiful story. I'm pretty sure that with your background in different religions, you can really appreciate and connect with Samarpan completely now. And your guidance to all of us has been great over the years. Now that you have moved to Raleigh and you met Swamiji in Canada, so what is the connection? Can you tell us more about it?
Yes, so we moved from Canada to USA in 2009. But initially, we were in Canada. My kids were born there, and my sister, who lives in Passaic, New Jersey, she sponsored us. So we were supposed to move to USA. When Swamiji came, I already informed him that in the future I will be moving. So that is how we ended up moving here. And Swamiji also gave us the mission that yes, then it will be good for you that you can do Guru Karya or spread Samarpan meditation in both the countries, USA and Canada. And he blessed us that way. So that is how we ended up being in USA.
And I'm sure we are the luckiest souls here that here.
Yes,
Thank you so
I
much.
think we feel very blessed and lucky that we have such a big family now.
Yes, thank you so much for moving.
To the next question, Hitendra ji, this is for you. How and where did you meet Kalpana ji, and how did you come to know about Swamiji or Samarpan meditation?
It's an interesting question. As you can see here, I would say in one statement, if I have to say, the answer will be Atithi Devo Bhava, meaning that our guest is our God. It is in our culture, especially Gujaratis, we are very fond of hosting guests, and more than 50% of the motel and hotel industry in USA is owned by Gujaratis. So this is our culture. We love anybody who comes to our house to take care of them very well. And Kalpana was younger sister of my brother-in-law, as you can see in the picture here. My sister and my brother-in-law during the wedding, I'm with them, and we knew each other as Vevai, what we call, from my brother-in-law's side family as Kalpana, and we never thought that we will get married. Okay, because I had very high respect for Kalpana, and as family of my brother-in-law, and when she came to India, they came especially to get her wedded. And I was studying at that time in Mumbai. I brought one of my friends to introduce to Kalpana at the airport, thinking that I can help them getting married. I did not have any idea that I will marry to this girl. And sometimes it is written. It is said that the marriages are made in heaven. So it was written, and that is how I met Kalpana. She rejected so many boys that after my exams, when I came back to Navsari during the Diwali vacation, my parents have shown her so many boys. Her brother and other people have shown so many boys. Her choice was very tough, and she kept rejecting. And ultimately, when I went and we were spending time together, I was always joking and having fun. And I said that, look, I can be a good friend, and right now it is not my age to get married. But now the inventory is over. This is the last piece of the inventory. If you like, you can try, but I'm not ready to marry right now. And she said that, look, I came to get married, so I'm not living without getting married. And if you like me, then we better get married now, because our married life will start after 2 years. It used to take more than 2 years for the visa to move to Canada in those days. So that's how we got married. Your second question. This is the time when we were separate from each other, missing our soulmates. Kalpana made this drawing in my memories. As you can see from the pictures that we had, the first one is from the Matheran. It is a hill station in Maharashtra. And the second one is the picture from Mysore garden. How I met Swamiji. This is very interesting. One of my childhood friend, Rupam Chokse, He was the president of Pranic Healing Society in Navsari. And along with Naresh Bhai Patel, who is currently now in New Jersey, they organized the first workshop for Swamiji in Navsari when Swamiji went to Gujarat for the first time with the help of Naimisha Ben Lalaji. Naimisha Ben is Rupam Choksi's cousin. So I know Naimisha Ben from our childhood, but Rupam told me something very interesting, and that broke my ego. Guru is the one who always know how to take you out from your ego state so that you can move into your soul state. Rupam, being my very close friend, always would listen to me, and he will follow. We both listen to each other. But when I went after my marriage to India, in the childhood he was not drinking alcohol, but then he started drinking alcohol, and I told him that, look, I never drink alcohol, so I don't want you to drink alcohol, and it is not good for us. And he did not listen. But when he met Swamiji, he told me that I quit alcohol now. So I say, how come? So he said that I met a guru, and he taught us meditation, but most important thing, he told Swamiji about me. Do you know what he told Swamiji? He said to Swamiji that when we were young kids, like this is about 13, 14, 15, 16 years of age when we were in high school, he said, Swamiji, I had a friend, his name is Hitendra Rana, and he used to talk like you, because I used to tell him that God is not in the temple, God is inside us, and I believe to listen the voice from inside and not what people are saying or what they are trying to carrying away from inside voice, So Swamiji said, that sounds very good. Let's try to contact him and ask him to invite me to Canada. I will go and teach him also meditation. So that is how Rupam proposed to me that you should try to bring Swamiji to Canada. So as you see, there is another picture at the bottom left, Mr. Kumar Malde. And as you see on the right side bottom, Kumar Bhai and myself, we were in the executive committee for the Gujarati Samaj of Montreal during that time. And I requested my committee that I would like to bring a Himalayan yogi or a saint who can teach us meditation, if you can assist me for sponsoring. They said that, do you have any website? Do you have any audio, video, anything, book that you can tell us? And I can tell you, all I got when Swamiji was coming was this cassette. It has the chant of Swamiji, and I got this flyer. So how would I introduce? They rejected my proposal. My wife was practicing Christianity, and we had differences, and I did not want to create any fuss or argument in the house, so I was not even going to ask my wife. And in all this dilemma, I sponsored Swamiji without asking my committee, without asking my family. I say, whatever happens, happens. We will see. But I followed my inner voice, as I said, and that is how Swamiji came to our life.
Wow, that is a very beautiful and inspiring story. Do you have more to say about it or show us pictures?
Let me see if I have something else. You will be surprised that my first son, Sajan's birthday is also 22nd November. He was 7 years old at the time when Swamiji went to UK for the first time. So you see how things are connected, and if you want, you can find connection. That is what I want to say.
That is very true, very beautiful, and it's not just a coincidence. I think it's a soul connection from many lives that we saw. And we also saw that how Hitendra ji goes to a next step for entertaining a guest. Atithi Devo Bhava is guest is God. So he takes care of his guests to any extent. So he that is how he got Kalpana ji to get married to him. And with that reunion, we got Swamiji to come to Americas and Canada. So that
I would say one word that Swamiji always mentioned: "Bina mange moti mile." Bina mange moti mile, mange mile na bhik. Meaning that when you don't ask, you get pearls. But when you ask, when you are begging, you don't even get any money. So that is how it is. If your heart has love and unconditional love without any expectation, this is what happens. And what we are seeing as my global Samarpan family is because of that spirit, that love that I have for entire mankind. And the most important thing I want to say, when Swamiji came for the first time to Canada, he made the prayer on the same wavelength, on the same platform. He made the prayer for the entire mankind. He says in his discourses also that when I went to Canada for the first time, I made prayer for the entire mankind to receive the blessing of Himalayan gurus of self-realization. So that is two soul meeting at one place, and that place also has importance, that those souls also has importance, and the timing also has importance. That is what I want to say. Jai Baba Swami.
Definitely, very beautiful. And you all heard it that Hitendra ji and Kalpana ji did not know Swamiji in person, had not met Swamiji in person, did not know much information about him, but he was still ready to sponsor him without any help getting offered from the society or people. It was a soul calling or deep connection with spiritual connection from his heart and his and their love for people around them that guided him to sponsor and get Swamiji here. So beautiful story. Thank you so much.
Moving on to the next question, I have I would like to ask, and I'm really interested to know that if you could share some of your experiences with Swamiji while he was staying with you in Canada. Um, and if you have any memories of Guru Sanithya and events in Canada, we would really like to know about.
Pictures of some of the good time we spent with Swamiji. The first picture is Swamiji's altar of prayer. As you see, Shirdi Sai Baba's photo, Guru Gita, and his prayer. He used to wake up early morning, as he always promotes us that 3 to 4:30 is the best time to meditate. He used to meditate there, and you can see myself. In those days, we did not have the cellular phone like we have today, and we did not have WhatsApp. So the only international convenient way of communication was internet or emails. So we used to check every day evening. I come back from work, we used to check emails together, me and Swamiji used to guide the trustees or people in India through email. So it was amazing stuff. I will pass it to Kalpana, because here you see Kalpana Jayaben in the kitchen with Swamiji, and over to you.
So I go to work and he doesn't want us to stop any days from the work. He said, continue working. And Jabin was there to help us out. So when I come from work, I cook with her fast. I can spend more time with Swamiji and listen his conversation. And he was so sweet. He just, even though when he smiled, he just like child. So we keep on listening again, even though sometimes we sleep like very, very late, like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. He said, go back to sleep. You have to go to work. And then we couldn't even sleep. It was very, very excited to listen his voice and all the thing that he wanted to share with us, because he know that he only spending time about 1 month. So he wanted to share every information that we can hear from him.
Yes, and here in this picture you see, in those days, Swamiji used to invite people who were close to Swamiji or who were close to Guru Karya through other activities for the breakfast after the Shibir in the morning time. The family of Naresh Bhai Patel is there. They came from New Jersey to attend, I think, first Shibir of 2001, and we had the breakfast time there. You also see the paduka or sandals, wooden sandals of Swamiji. Um, I am blessed to keep that paduka with us because Swamiji one day said that I am so pleased with your bhakti and Guru Samarpan. I want to give you something. What do you want? So he made both me and Kalpana sit down together, and I say, Swamiji, आप मिल गए, मुझे सब कुछ मिल गया. So I wanted to say that if I got Guru, I don't need anything else. I'm pleased. I got my Guru, and that was the thing. Probably I was waiting. In fact, just before Swamiji came in our life, my introspection through my own meditation was telling me I have everything that I dreamed of in my life. Meaning that when you are young, you are dreaming about beautiful family, you have children, you have nice house. As you can see, we had beautiful house, ranch style bungalow, and good car, job, everything. But still, I was feeling something is missing inside. And I was praying, God, what is that missing inside? And during the same time, Rupam contacted us that this guru is there and he also would like to meet you. You will probably enjoy meeting him. And Naimishaben and Rupam, I am so thankful to them that I was able to connect with Swamiji. There is one more memory I want to share with you in the top right picture where Swamiji is sitting on the armchair. While Swamiji was there at our home, sometimes in the early morning, I don't like to disturb Swamiji. I will go and meet him only before going to work around 7 o'clock. So I woke up early and I was doing the meditation. I wanted to meditate in front of this chair because I felt that Swamiji used to sit here. There is a good energy. Let me use that energy as if Swamiji is sitting there. So I was meditating in front of where Swamiji is sitting. And at the end, I used to bow down like this. As you see, me making namaskar to Swamiji, I used to bow down like this with my crown chakra touching the ground. Okay. And you will not believe, I felt such a strong vibration. The way Swamiji is showing here his hands to bless me, the same way I felt like Swamiji was sitting in that armchair and Swamiji is lifting me. So in this picture, as if Swamiji was sitting there and he was lifting me up, I felt a blow of wind kind of energy on my face, on my shoulder, and literally I could not hold my body down on the earth. I was being lifted with the energy of Guru, and that was my experience. Here Swamiji going down again in his room. And there are many other memories we have. We brought Swamiji after the Shibir in the free time between two Shibirs to different places because we were trying to organize a workshop or Shibir in Toronto and Ottawa also. And Swamiji was there only for 1 month. So we failed to organize anything outside Montreal, and only those two Shibirs we were able to manage in Montreal only. So this is Shivananda Ashram in Valmorin, Quebec. It is north of Montreal. And Swamiji liked this place very much. And he also told me that in the future, when we plan to do the ashram over here, when we build the ashram over here, keep the location in the mind, keep the concept of how the huts are made or the rooms are made here. This is another place, Magog, which is more at the border of USA and Canada. We went there, and in the middle picture, as you see, Swamiji was near the church, and there is a kind of aura that is reflecting from his body. I have a good memory of meeting a strange gentleman at this place. When we took this picture, we were sitting down with Swamiji, with my family, Kalpana, my father, my two boys, me and Swamiji. So we met a gentleman who came from India after spending 6 months. And he says that I am just returning from India and I was in search of a guru. I went so many places, Kashi, Haridwar, Rishikesh, all these places, and I did not find any guru. And he says that I used to meditate when I was young, but I lost that practice. And I used to meditate, I used to feel the energy up to crown chakra when I was young. And I want to find the right guru. And it did not happen. So I translated his story to Swamiji, and Swamiji was laughing. And at that time, I gave him the flyer that we had. I want to show you this flyer. I gave him this flyer, and I introduced him to Swamiji that he is a guru coming from Himalaya. And probably it is again another coincidence that Swamiji is here today with us, and you are also here today. So I spoke to him. Swamiji blessed him, and Swamiji said, okay, let us do meditation. We meditated, and he said that, my goodness, I totally surrendered to him. Surrender or Samarpan was new word in my life at that time. He said, I totally surrendered to him. I have no complaint, no question, nothing. I think my search is over. And today was the day that was destined for me to meet my guru. And he accepted Swamiji as his guru. And he said that in this picture, Swamiji looked like Shirdi Sai Baba. Is he sent by Shirdi Sai Baba to me in this life? I say probably that is what it is. But what made me think from his experience, because I was very logical person. I am a science student, and to be honest, I hosted Swamiji. But while we were in my house, I want to show you this picture. On the stairs, I was walking down, and I told Swamiji that though I have done all these things, I feel inside me I am not fully surrendered to you. During while stepping down on the stairs, I was telling this to Swamiji. So Swamiji says that don't worry, it is the clearing part of you, and it will come from within one day, and then you will realize that all the people around will be coming to you. They will be asking questions, and when you will tell them that I stayed with you in your house, nobody will believe, because you are the lucky one, and you have and your family have made so many prayers in this house. That's why I had to come. So then slowly I started building that Samarpan. We also travel because I did not know if Swamiji will come again or not. And I also have this attitude that when I am with somebody, I want to enjoy my present moment. I don't know tomorrow if I will be able to give time to them, or they will be able to get time from me or not. I don't know. So I told Swamiji, since you are going to fly from Toronto, before you go back, we will go one day earlier, and I want to bring you to Toronto, Niagara Falls too, so that I can show you Niagara Falls. It's a beautiful energy. You will love that. So this picture in the center is the Mont Royal. It is the name of the mountain, Mount Royal in English, but in French it is Mont Royal, and from that the name of the city came Montreal. Okay, so that is the Olympic Stadium. We will see the picture after with Guruma more closely. In Naimishaden's picture we saw that. This is at CN Tower in Toronto, and this is at Niagara Falls. And there is a beautiful story here at the McDonald's. We went for a restroom, and I will share it later. This is Niagara Falls. We brought Swamiji to Niagara Falls. It was only me and Swamiji, and some people from Toronto after came, because at the night we were going to stay at their home after. So a couple of people who came. Where Swamiji is looking at the Horseshoe Niagara Falls, this is the Canadian side. Swamiji said that let us sit down. I'm going to make you experience the energy of Niagara Falls. And we sit down there and we enjoyed the energy of Niagara Falls. It was beautiful vibrations. Who is lucky to be with Swamiji at such a beautiful place? And at that time, Swamiji said these words, that in India, we believe we should go to the pilgrimage or the place of worship with Guru, because with Guru, you can experience the authentic energy of that place, the divine energy of that place. So Swamiji says that here, instead of going to the pilgrimage, we are at the Niagara Falls. Again, Niagara Falls is the collectivity of millions of water molecules. And Swamiji says that when we go to a natural place like Niagara Falls, the collectivity of molecules make you feel the presence of Paramatma or God or universal consciousness. So this is the beautiful memory of ours with Swamiji.
Wow, it is so beautiful. I mean, just looking at the pictures and your story, sharing your story, I feel so much energy and so much vibrations. So how it would be to be really there, I cannot even believe. I think you are so lucky to be
Thank
there
you.
when he was there, and
I think we are blessed more than lucky. It is the blessings from
yes,
Gurudev that we become instrumental for him.
and you and I'm sure your house would have been like a temple while he was there. It would have
We
been full of
consider it. We consider it as a temple. In fact, from the time Swamiji left, this room became a meditation room for us, where Swamiji is sitting and he did meditation. He told us that convert this room as a meditation room, and the energy and vibrations will be such that people will come to your home and they will not feel like leaving your home, because the vibrations are always going to remain. And even today, after moving to USA, we have the same thing. We have one bedroom for each, both of my son and myself, and one room specially dedicated for Swamiji. It is our meditation room, and right now we are giving this interview from that room.
Oh,
So you are getting the energy there.
yes, yeah. I mean, I can feel the goosebumps. You know, I'm like, oh my God, there's so much energy in these pictures and in the way you are
It's
talking.
Gurudev's blessing. Gurudev's blessings.
Thank you so much for sharing some to us.
So my question for Kalpana ji is, did you sponsor Swamiji with your husband for next visit? And what made you change your mind for Swamiji and Samarpan meditation? And what progress did you make between those two visits of Swamiji?
Yes, by the end of the second CB that we had, I was totally different person, and I started to like Swamiji's Samarpan meditation. So we were willingly wanted to invite Swamiji for the second time, and we happily sponsored Swamiji together, both of us, in 2002. And my first anubhuti was when I attended the first CB, I was not able to sit on the floor due to my back problem, and I need to have like back support to sit straight. And I used to sit only on the chair, but when Swamiji asked to sit on the floor on the ground for the meditation, and I tried, and by the end of the 8-day CB, I was starting to feeling comfortably and sit normally on the floor. And also, like in Bible, like we learned that Jesus said, love is God. Swamiji also said that just like nature of water nature is water is to flow, and that of the fire is to burn. It is human nature to love. And the third point was, Swamiji also said that Swamiji made both of us to sit down and say, Samarpan meditation is beyond the religion. So if you practice Hinduism or Christianity, you can practice without any guilt. And should I do this or should I not to do this? And I said, try 45 days and you will decide yourself if you want to continue practice meditation or you want to continue with your Christianity. It's your choice. And then I decided me and my husband and my children that we never stop meditation, and I continue doing meditation in Samarpan.
Very nice. Hitendra ji, would you like to add to that?
Yes, Swamiji also said that if you continue practicing meditation, half of your problems will be resolved automatically. Okay, so from today, both of you promise me that you will not try to complain or correct each other. So you see, we were in our 30s, and that is the age you are married and you are trying to establish your family with young kids, a lot of activities and job and everything. You're trying to settle down. And in between those things, again, you are living with your ego, with your strong mindset, with the values that you carried from your parents. And now this new person who is your spouse is going to face your mindset, with your stubbornness or with your anger or with your attitude. Swamiji says that this is the face of your ego. It is because of your ahankar you are trying to argue and you are trying to differentiate yourself. So when I am trying to expect that my wife should do only this way, it is my ego. And if my wife is being very stubborn, then she expects that my husband should answer me only this way and talk to me only this way. That is also ahankar. So that's why Swamiji says that don't stay on one end of the side. Okay, you come in the center and then you leave it to God or your guru, whoever you believe in. Swamiji says surrender. Once you surrender and you start focusing only on your spiritual status or your meditation, automatically your attention is moving from outside to inside, from your own spiritual state or from your, you will start seeing your own fault. That is the first sign that you are progressing on a spiritual path. We started doing that because, as I told you, I followed each and everything what Swamiji said in his discourses or what he told us to do, and everything that he said in those days are happening like a prophecy that you read in the Bible or in your Gita or any other religious scriptures that you read. That is the testimony from us that what we are living was told to us by Swamiji. This will happen. You prepare yourself in a spiritual state in such a way that when people come to you, they will be inspired by you. They will be getting the guidance from you. And I will not be able to go and talk to them. You will have to talk. So that is the thing. Now I want to show you over here. Before Swamiji came for the second time in 2002, we started our first center at our home. This is our basement. This is the room that Swamiji used to stay. And as you see, I want to introduce mainly one gentleman, the one who is sitting in the front in pink shirt, Kumarbhai Malde. I always looked at him more than a friend at him. He was my brother, and I used to call Lila Bhabhi my Bhabhi or sister-in-law. They have been very supportive in our life as elder brother and Bhabhi, and inspired us for the service to society, because he was the president and I was vice president of Gujarati Samaj, as I mentioned earlier. But they both supported us to promote Samarpan meditation in Canada with tan, man and dhan. They sacrificed so many things in their personal life. Kumarbhai converted his office. This is the place where we did the second retreat during the 2002 when Swamiji came. We were planning to do the live workshop for 8 days, but due to place not available at the Ramji temple, we had to change the plan, and Swamiji had plans for UK programs. So he said, I will not be able to stay for too long. If they cancel our program, then we will do the retreat. And it will be only for those who were continuing meditation for last 1 year after I give you guys live shibir. So these are the people from Montreal, as well as you see Sanat Bhai from Ottawa. These are the few people who continued meditation. You see again here Kumar Bhai expressing his Anubhuti. This is Jayaben from UK and Swamiji and all the sadhaks. But this room that you are seeing here was on the top of Kumar Bhai's office in Montreal. And he has, he's a structural engineer, so he has a big building. He converted this room, he broke these walls like I have done in my home. He broke this wall and converted it into the big meditation room. And this is the place where Mangal Murthy came first time in 2008. We kept it here, and I am so indebted and thankful to Kumar Bhai and Lila Bhabhi on behalf of all the Samarpan sadhaks of the Americas. I want to say this thank you. I'm very emotional about this. They have helped us with so much love and gratitude. Today, Kumar Bhai is not in this truth. I miss him, and I pray that all the Guru Karya they have done for Samarpan family and Swamiji blessed him. I love them very much. That's all I can say. Thank you.
What a beautiful, beautiful story. And I see you, I think you are in the bottom left picture
Yes.
with holding a mic, maybe announcing something or singing. And a lot of rare pictures that you shared with us. And one thing I wanted to say to all our audiences is you just noticed, or if people who are joining new to Samarpan saw that if you are into meditation, your physical problems, like Kalpana ji said, if you're not able to sit down or flexibility in your body changes, you start to see your own fault, and you also your relationship with your spouse and family members changes. So a lot of beautiful things happen during when you start meditating. And if you are new to Samarpan and you just joined today's session, there were messages in the chat posted earlier about how to meditate. And like Kalpana ji said, you meditate for 45 days and you start seeing transformation. So please join Samarpan meditation. You have not started meditating.
Before you move on the next question, I was requested by Kumar Bhai for one information, and I want to share that. Kumar Bhai asked me that how many times Swamiji came to Canada. First time he was there in 2001, and at that time we had 2 workshops. I want to bring your attention to something very special in these dates. Okay, if you look at the date of the second Shibir, it is 8 to 15 September 2001. Do you know what happened during this time? Swamiji was living at our house, okay? And this is the second Shibir at the Ramji temple. On the second day, which is the day of Muladhar Chakra, 911 happened. So it was a disturbing state of mind, not just for Americans, but all over the world. And people were watching the news. I just want to bring it to your attention that we were together at our home with Swamiji watching those news of 911 when that thing happened. So 23rd to 30th of August, we had first Shibir. Then 8th to 15th of September, we had second Shibir. Then Swamiji came in 2002. That was the second time Swamiji came. And we were planning to bring Swamiji again for the USA and Canada together in 2005. Unfortunately, the visa situation for the USA again did not work out. And Swamiji says that I don't want to travel that long. If you guys can work out something, then we'll probably do the joint tour together. So since Swamiji did not came, we went to Niagara Falls for a retreat. And when I was talking about Sivananda Ashram, Swamiji was talking about this kind of cabins to be made at the ashram so that individual family or person can live and enjoy the isolation or solitude during the retreat when we have the retreat. So since I found this place and I have lived this place before when I went to Niagara Falls, I said that if I do the retreat, we will do it together here. So in the memory of Swamiji coming to Canada and he did not make it, we built these tents and we set up the stage for retreat here. And we stayed in those cabins. This is the Niagara Falls on the American side. And you see this paduka that I was talking about. Swamiji was wearing that. And there is a lot of vibrations coming. Swamiji, while he was in UK and Germany, he sent me this picture and he says that make sure you put this photo at your center because this is going to give you a lot of vibrations and energy. So with this subtle body, we kept this picture. And this is Dada Guru, Shiv Baba's picture. This was the retreat we enjoyed. And we made the meditation at the Niagara Falls itself as a team. These are all the sadhaks with kids. We meditated there. And I think I was talking about passing the energy of the Niagara Falls, the way Swamiji made us experience. We experience the same energy together as sadhaks also. This is the Jariwala family. Day before starting the retreat, me and Jariwala family, two families, we went and we set up all the tents and stuff. And as you see, all this big group, Mr. Sabarwal was one of the very dedicated sadhak who came with his son and his wife also. That he's no more, but we love him, we miss him. He was like our father, and he used to call Kalpana Annapurna because Kalpana will never let any sadhak or sadhika leave our house without having something to eat. And here I am explaining about Samarpan meditation or my experiences with Swamiji. We had a team of chefs that we brought with us from Montreal to enjoy this retreat. So we cooked, we stayed there for 3 days, and we had a lot of fun. This is Dennis Gandhi again. You see how young he was also. This is Jitubai Patel, brother of Nitaben Patel, whom you met at the retreat probably in Montreal. This is Ritesh. This is beautiful family. We had a lot of fun. We enjoyed this together. You can go ahead.
Wow. So one man show kind of transported the whole ashram to Niagara Falls. It can happen. Hopefully we as a team will get a chance to go and visit that, and maybe Kalpana ji's food we will be enjoying. So a lot of tribute in the chat from our participants, for Kumarji also. So thank you for such a touching story and covering the journey so far from the past. I would like to hand over to Zurika ji for the next question.
Wow, it's amazing. I mean, looking at the whole story, I cannot express. I was literally crying with you when you were talking about that incident. And I can understand. I mean, this is the most powerful, Samarpan that we have. And we are so blessed to have it in our lives, because so many things that happen outside impact us, but then when we come to the Samarpan and Samarpan family, it grounds us and it brings us back to our basic selves. So thank you so much to the whole Samarpan family and to you. And so moving forward with the next question, um, I would like to ask you, both Hitendra ji and Kalpana ji, any major Samarpan events that you have attended in India or overseas? Please share your experiences.
Yeah, we had a first Guru Purnima in 2003, and all four of us got opportunity to perform Guru Charan Puja on the stage, and Hitendra sang the bhajan with a runby. Swamiji stood up shouting the Chaitanya to all of us. And next, we went to UK 2004.
2006. Yeah, 2004.
2004,
Sorry.
the Chaitanya Motsav in Pendrew. You see the picture of Dr.
This is Dr. Binitha, Mona Choksi, and team. And this is Dani Sabarwal, Vishwanathji from Montreal, Kalpana, and myself. This is the picture from 2004 Chaitanya Mahotsav, Swamiji's birthday at the Penrue, UK. And this was the first time Swamiji celebrated his birthday in out of India, kind of major function, but lot of energy, lot of love, and they made such a beautiful arrangement in UK. And
very beautiful.
I request everybody to go to UK YouTube channel and watch the video, because they have made beautiful video of Chaitanya Mahotsav 2004, and you will enjoy more pictures and more history over there, the Guru Chaitanya there. In 2006, Kalpana went again with Kumar Bhai and Viresh Bhai. You can see Viresh Bhai here, our current national coordinator for Canada. And this is Kumar Bhai, our ex national coordinator of Canada in the past. But I will introduce you. This is Dev Khanna. I forgot this gentleman's name. Kokila Ben, Saroj Ben, Dennis Gandhi's mom, Nita Ben, my sister. Then this is Deep Sud. And Kalpana, of course, everybody knows now. So these are the functions we attended before, and we had a lot of fun.
Yes, it seems you had a lot of fun, and it's so good to connect with all the sadhaks from that time, I'm pretty sure. And and you can see from these pictures how much Samarpan has progressed from those days to now. And
Yes.
and all the senior sadhaks have the next generation of sadhaks have come in,
Right.
and I mean, and even looking at Raj and Sajan, it's amazing to see how the next generation is coming up.
Yeah. So you see, many people have kids like ours, and they are growing. So I try to give them the same love and the same inspiration to take care of their kids, and try to make sure I connect with their kids too. Because the way Swamiji one day connected to my kids, and they are becoming fine gentlemen. I want that any Samarpan family kids who come close to me, they become like my own kids, and I try to inspire them. I want to tell something about these slides. Like, of course, Sajan and Raj, after the Guru Purnima, I came back to Montreal, but they stayed in India. So Raj is so lucky. His third birthday was at our home. Fourth birthday was at our home with Swamiji, and this is the fifth birthday where he went to Swamiji's house, Baba Swami Dham, when it was being constructed, and he spent time with Swamiji on his fifth birthday. 3 consecutive birthday he was with Swamiji, and we were lucky to do the Aarti also, not just Guru Charan Puja, Aarti of Dada Guru on the stage when we were on in 2003. For the Guru Purnima. Bihag Bhai Lalaji, one of my spiritual mentor, I say, after Swamiji, I always listen to him. I take his guidance, how I should present my workshops and stuff. So he is very valuable person in our life, Nemi Sabin and Bihag Bhai. Here, Kumar Bhai was sharing his anubhuti on the stage, and Bihag Bhai translated it in Hindi for the local sadhaks. I am singing with Swamiji, with Ram Bhai, and it was going so high that Swamiji stood up and he showered his Chaitanya for this program. I also want to introduce these 3 gentlemen who are like my close buddies. Kumar Bhai, you already know. Rupam Choksi, he is the one who introduced me to Swamiji. And this is Sanjay Soni. Me, Sanjay Soni, and Rupam were high school friends. We were young and we grew up together in Navsari. And Sanjay Soni at one point took care of the Dandi Ashram completely. And this is how we are all bonded, and we have such a beautiful Samarpan family. As I mentioned, these are the close Samarpan sadhaks. We were living like family, and we always miss each other. As you saw, that tears comes out of my eyes when I talk about those people. I love them so much.
Yes, that is so true. I can understand your connection with all these people. It's very, very strong. And we are also blessed to know about these connections and all the Chaitanya flowing through you.